Hello, my friends. Welcome. This Yoga for Flexibility class is focused on the IT band. Let's jump in. To begin, stand with the feet hip-width apart at the top of the mat. Spread the toes wide. Make sure the heel is centered behind the widest part of the foot. Micro bend the knees and just bring the hands to prayer, taking a moment to center yourself, center your breath. Lengthen the tailbone down. Inhale for a long, slow count of 3, filling left to right, up and down, really expanding the torso with breath, and exhaling completely as you need to. Strive to make the inhales and exhales equal length, so breathing in fully, exhaling completely, inhaling to your biggest capacity, fill up with breath. And this time on the exhale, we're just going to fold forward. So just bend the knees, melt forward from here. Let the upper body dangle. So just take a moment to maybe feel into the backs of the legs if you want to straighten the legs for a moment. That's nice and good. But then re-bend them for me. And we're just going to find the IT band as a first step before we flow a little deeper. So take your left hand to your outer hips. You're going to feel your left booty. And I'm doing the side first. You can really see where I'm feeling this area of the iliotibial band. And you're going to take your right elbow to your right thigh. And now what's going to happen is you're going to straighten the left knee. So you're going to straighten the left knee with the elbow on the right thigh, keeping the right knee deeply bent, and kind of turn to face the side wall while keeping your hips in one line. And see if you can feel already the IT band begin to stretch and lengthen in this position. To make it even deeper, you can kind of take your hand onto your waist like I'm showing here. Remember, this right knee needs to stay deeply bent. So hand to floor, hand to block. But for a lot of us, it'll be intense even with the elbow on the knee. Find where you want to be. Keep spiraling the chest towards the side wall and then the ceiling. Long, slow, deep breaths. Good, and then taking it over to the side first, let's rest in center, bend both knees, clasp opposite elbows, just sway. Notice how the left side might already feel a little different from the right. So to find this on the opposite side, we're going to keep both knees bent to begin, left elbow on left thigh. Slowly straighten the right knee, hand to the outer right hip, and turn to face the right wall now. Hopefully feeling that IT band turn on, stretch on this side. This might be well intense enough. If not, take the left hand to the ground. Spiral heart to ceiling. Elbow on the thigh is enough for most of us. Three more deep breaths. Good, and then bend both knees, dangle, hold opposite elbows, let everything go. And now taking this awareness of the IT band into a little flow. So inhale, half lift, get long. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Pedal through the legs. Spread the fingers, kind of prance through the feet. Ironing out the breath. And then reaching the right leg high to the sky, bend the knees, stack the hips. Exhale, right foot between the hands. And then listen carefully. You're going to take that left foot and you're going to take it to the outside of the right, so where your right hand is. So usually you'd step the foot to the left hand if you were doing Surya Namaskar. But for today now, we're going to have you step it to the outside of the foot. So pinky toes touch and kiss. Bend into the right knee deeply now. And hopefully feeling an IT band stretch now that we found the IT band on this left side. You need to really deeply bend into this front knee. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step this left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Knee down, low lunge. Big deep breath. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Press back to downward facing dog. And your choice to either stay here, or if chaturanga is part of your practice, inhale, rock forward to plank, lower halfway, up dog. And we'll all meet downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, bend the knees, stack the hips. Exhale the left foot between the hands This time the right foot steps to where your left hand is. You're finding that crisscross of the legs again. Now deeply bend into the left knee like crazy. Fold the upper body down, and by bending into this left knee like crazy is where you should feel the stretch in the outer right IT band. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, half lift, keeping this front knee bent the whole time. Exhale, right foot all the way to the back of the mat, knee to the ground, low lunge. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. One more huge deep breath. Exhale, hands frame the foot, pressing back to dog. Your choice to move through chaturanga or just whole dog, as I am going to do. So you can just stay here. So same thing again, now picking up the pace a little bit now that we know what we're doing. So inhale, right leg up and back, bend the knee, stack the hips. Right foot between the hand as you breathe out. Left foot crosses, pinky toes kiss, bend deeply into the right knee. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Really sink the weight into that front right knee. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step the left foot behind you. This time, let's take high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Just a breath. Good. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Your choice to flow through chaturanga, plank up dog, or just hold like me in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises, bend the knee, stack the hips. Exhale, left foot between the hands, right foot to the outside of the left pinky toe. Bending into the right knee, bending into the left knee super deep, right IT bend stretch. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Really melt into the hips, bend into that front knee deeply. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, send the left foot all the way behind you. High lunge, just a breath. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, hands frame the foot. We'll all meet back in dog. Your choice for plank chaturanga or holding dog. One more time so we can feel into this. Inhale, right leg rises. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, left foot comes to the pinky toe side of the right. Bend into the right knee deeply. This is critical. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot all the way to the back of the mat. High lunge. This time, let's add a twist. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twisting. Really straighten through the back right leg. More. Make sure the knee is tracking over the second toe. Front knee over second toe. Last big breath. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Step back, dog, your choice for vinyasa or skip it. Feeling the whole body warm up. We'll all meet in dog. Left leg rises. Left knee bends. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Right foot to the outside of the pinky toe. Bend into the front left knee deeply. Stretch on the outer right IT band. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, melt. Really rock the weight into the toes of the feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot all the way to the back of the mat. High lunge on the left as you breathe in and taking it into the twist as you breathe out. You can always stay down on the back knee if needed. Otherwise, really straighten the back right leg. Spiral heart to ceiling. One more huge breath in. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Stay with me. Downward facing dog. Your choice to rock forward, plank chaturanga, or skip it. Right leg rises again. Bend the knee. Stack the hips. Right foot between the hands. Left foot to the outside of the right. Melting into the front right knee. Combining what we did at the beginning now. Take your right elbow to your right leg. Left hand to left hip. Get the spine long first. Lengthen behind the heart. Rotate and find a little twist. Reach the left arm to the sky. Level 1, stay here. Level 2, 3, take the right hand to the ground. Really let your weight be on your left leg and bend deeper into your right knee. We're here for 3 deep breaths. Spiraling heart to ceiling. Lower both hands, this time stepping right back to dog. Your choice, hold dog, plank chaturanga, or any little movements you need. We'll all meet. Left leg lifted as you breathe in. Exhale, step it between the hands as you breathe out. Right foot steps to the outside of the left foot. Bend into this front left knee really deep. And then left elbow comes onto the thigh. Right hand to right hip. Twist, find length. So lengthen behind the heart. It's like you're doing that little half lift. Rotate your chest towards the side wall. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, reach the right arm up. Option 1, stay in this configuration. Option 2, take the left hand to the ground for an even deeper IT band stretch. Really let the weight be in the right foot and bend super deeply into the left knee. 3 deep breaths. Good. Hands frame the feet. Step back. Downward facing dog. From your down dog, drop the knees to the ground. We're going to access the IT band one last time in supine position here. So lie down on your back. Soles of feet to the floor. Heels should graze the fingertips. Take the right ankle over the knee. Pull the left thigh into the chest. And don't worry if you can't do this fully, because we're actually going to take it into a different variation. We're just going to take now the right sole of the foot. I want you to drop it right outside your face. It won't reach all the way to your face, but that's what you want to think about as you drop it down. So it's just going to drop down. So you're in this figure 4 shape, but you've taken it into a twist with your foot kind of as close to your face as possible. And now you're just going to let this right knee melt in towards your chest. The arms can kind of be in a cactus shape, or you can hold and maybe pressure the right leg down a little bit with your left forearm, but not too intensely, because really just gravity itself is going to give you a really nice opening in the right IT band here without doing much at all. If you want to add a little weight, you can. Couple deep breaths here. Deep belly breaths in and out. And as we come out of this, I'm going to show you one additional stretch that I want you to have in your toolkit. Come back out, and then this time just hold the outer ankles. Let the knees cross best you can. Flex the feet, and then pull the feet towards your face. So your shins are more parallel to the back of the mat. And just pull down, and you can rock a little side to side, and you'll feel an IT band stretch here as well. Mainly on the right, but a little bit on the left as well. You can really rock, lifting one hip up and then the other hip up. And then when you're done with that, let both feet come back to the ground. Take a moment to reset. Deep breath in and out. Make sure the fingertips are grazing the heels, and then we'll take it to the other side. So I'm going to scooch over on my mat a little bit. Left ankle over right knee. Pull the right thigh into the chest. Don't worry how much you pull in. Just pull in as much as you can. And then this left sole of foot's going to just drop down. So you're just taking this whole figure 4 configuration, dropping it to the floor. Think of the foot getting as near to your face as you can. You can hold the outer ankle or gently with the forearm. And you might notice that the two sides could be very, very different. So just take a moment and just let your knee traction towards your face. So it's like your knee wanted to drop down, and you're just going to let gravity let your knee come towards your face or the floor by your right shoulder. And just opening the outer left hip. Send the breath down into the belly. A few more super deep breaths. And then doing that final stretch that I wanted to share. So this time you just hold the right ankle with the right hand, the left ankle with the left hand. You're going to let the knees cross. So the knees are totally stacked on one another. Now flex the feet and pull the ankles so the shins are parallel to the floor. This is really important because if your shins are down here, you're not going to feel it. So the shins are parallel kind of to the top of the mat or back of the mat, and now pull the ankles down. And big IT band stretch, especially on the left, and you can rock side to side, even letting the left hip or right hip lift off the mat. 2 more breaths. Good. Set the feet back down. Fingertips graze the heels. Feet as wide as the mat, and bring the knees into touch for just 2 or 3 breaths of constructive rest here. You can take one hand to heart and one hand to belly. Just sending breath and love and healing into the hips. I'm going to leave you here to rest, come into Shavasana, or do any additional stretches that are calling to you. If you're ready to close your practice, you can push up to a seat just like me. Bring your hands to your heart center. And from my heart to yours, namaste. I am leading a 40-day Kriya coming up soon. A 40-day Kriya means that you're gonna do Kundalini Yoga every single day for 40 days with the support of me and an amazing community. In this special challenge, I have a 5-minute, a 30-minute, and 1-hour class for you to choose from. So you can choose which to commit to and make sure that it will fit with your schedule. The tradition of doing a 40-day practice is something that has completely changed my life, given me incredible insights about my personality, and fueled my own personal development. I want to share all of this with you in this new program. Click the link in the cards or find it in the description below this video to sign up. I hope you'll be joining me for this special journey. So much love from my heart to yours. Namaste.